Welcome everyone to the Modern Doll Collectors Convention 2020, and what a year it's been. Today I bring you the story of Lulu. Many of you know the origins of Lulu, but I will start with a brief story of how it all started. In 2011 at Modern Doll Collectors Convention in San Antonio, my dear friend Paulette Goodrow promptly announced to the world, the modern doll collectors world that is, that she was retiring from doll making, but that she was passing the reins to me. Much to my surprise, that is. The following year, I showed up with Lulu and her friend Pooey, a poodle gifted to me by Paulette. We were in Las Vegas, and as the story goes, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I was so nervous that day that I couldn't even read the story for myself, and Paulette had to do it for me. But everything ended well, and we received the first standing ovation in modern doll collectors' history. In 2016, Lulu made her return in an 8-inch version of herself at Modern Doll Collectors in Louisville, Kentucky, where she snuck into the Kentucky Derby on her mother's hat. And of course, in the end, she won the race. So here we are in 2020, and Lulu is back and bigger than ever. She stands at 16 inches, and I will now retell her story along with the original sketches. Lulu, the Magnificent. This is Lulu. Lulu is very, very small. So small, in fact, she often goes unnoticed. Despite her size, Lulu is very adventuresome. When her parents told her they were spending the day in Las Vegas, and Grammy would be watching her, Lulu had other ideas. "Don't worry, Mom," Lulu's mother said. "She'll nap most of the afternoon, and we will be back by late tonight." Lulu's parents were happy to have some time alone, and Grammy was happy to have some time with Lulu. Lulu knew as soon as they arrived in Las Vegas, this was her chance to shine. While her parents dropped the keys at the valet stand, Lulu saw her chance to sneak into Harrah's. And when they headed for the gaming tables, Lulu searched the welcome desk for the perfect venue for her talents. Perhaps she could be a showgirl, or even an Elvis impersonator. Maybe she could be the star in a magic act, or a VIP heavy hitter at the gaming tables. Then she saw it, only the most perfect show ever. Circus. The first bus to Circus leaves at 10:15, and Lulu had just enough time to catch that bus. Sometimes being small has its advantages. After a quick stop at the ladies' room, Lulu settles down for a long afternoon nap, only awakening when she hears, "Popcorn, get your popcorn." Lulu's parents have been having a wonderful day, and after a nice romantic dinner, decide to catch the last show of the day at Circus. When the final act was about to start and Lulu saw the clowns, she had to get in on the act. Lulu's parents had an uneasy feeling when they saw the small clown on the stage and decided they should check in with Grammy. Grammy assured them all was okay. As a matter of fact, Lulu was having some dessert before bed. Such a good eater. Now that the final act was over, both Lulu and Pooey were very sad. However, Pooey gets an idea. When the bus arrives at Harrah's, Lulu's parents head to the valet stand, and Lulu makes a mad dash for her mom's satchel. Lulu's adventures were coming to an end. But remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But sometimes it follows you home. The end. Thank you all for coming and for listening to this story yet again.